Lamont first on KMIR at 5 o'clock tonight. Coachella is the latest city hoping to cash in on marijuana. The groundbreaking today is evidence of that. Work is officially underway by Del Grow, building that city's first commercial marijuana growing operation. Del Grow took over the land that had been used to be a junkyard. The marijuana growing facility will rent the space to other growers and then process the marijuana so it can be sold. Now, once it's up and running, it could be a huge moneymaker for the city.
Early projections are we're hoping to be over $100 million a year in gross revenue, and that'll lead to between $3 and $5 million a year for the city of Coachella.
The company expects to have its first portion of their project open in June and the rest finished in the fall, which means that cash could start flowing soon into the city. And of course, that money is a lot for a small town, so how will the city spend their newfound cash? Well, they're going to try to help the people who live there. KMIR's Angela Monroe shows us how. Angela, good evening.
Well, Gino, the city of Coachella is cashing in on the newly legal crop of recreational pot approved by voters. Their general budget is $22 million a year in Coachella, so a 15% increase is a big deal, and just a start. Once all the projects are done, the mayor tells me it could double the city coffers.
There are some stretches of bumpy road, but Coachella Mayor Stephen Hernandez sees smooth sailing ahead thanks to the marijuana boom.
We're on Avenue 48 heading to Van Buren Street. We're already moving here to upgrade this whole avenue.
The mayor took me for a ride along to where he hopes to see the pot tax money go. One of our stops, Rancho Las Flores Park.
One of the goals that we have in the city of Coachella is to be the city with the most park acreage per resident.
That green space is important for a young city where the median age is 26. That takes us to our next stop, downtown.
If we can create these restaurant and bar crawls, and then overlay that with, free Wi-Fi in this area, and then you create like walkability here, it'll attract a lot of folks and bring in music and art.
So what do people think about these big marijuana facilities moving into town?
We shouldn't really be afraid of it. It's regulated now.
I have my rec, and that don't matter no more. It just matters that I can actually go to dispensaries and stuff.
Residents have some ideas where the money should go.
There's many roads that are pretty jacked up out here. I like to see more music into schools.
It would help, for the parks and the streets and more for activities for kids.
The city of Coachella is growing, and Mayor Hernandez says that means they need more officers.
Another goal of ours, obviously public safety. So we want to continue to build our public safety within the city of Coachella.
The downtown area of Coachella is already growing with the opening of Veterans Park, and they're breaking ground on a library next month. Of course, City Council will have to iron out where the new cash flow will go. Back to you, Janet.
Thank you, Angela. One of the men accused of beating a man outside a Cathedral City bar